Hey, hope you're doing well, and super excited to have you in this video specifically because in this video specifically, I'll be going over if you are a content creator, what your only focus should be on, right? Maybe you started posting content online on any given platform really that I have posted here, and you've kind of gained a little following, a small audience, and you're kind of wondering, what should I do with this? How do I actually go about making money? Stuff like that, right? So specifically in this video, I'll be going over the exact systems that not only I use to help people that are content creators actually make really good money, but essentially what you should be focusing on at the start and what you're maybe currently doing and stuff like that, right? So that's kind of what it looks like. And essentially this is to see, not to see, but to actually for you to make at least 10K plus per month specifically, right? This focus is going to allow you to do that. Or if you're already making money and already 10K, well, congratulations, but it's going to help you make an extra 10K. Now, the 10K is really the minimum, should be a lot more. Again, this really depends on your audience size, right? So let's go over your current situation. Now, this is you right here. You post content, and you're creating content, whether that's reels, TikToks, YouTube videos, whatever. You're getting traction. Maybe some go viral, maybe not. Whatever. You maybe have a few thousand followers or more. Maybe you have 100K followers. Maybe you have 3,000 followers. It doesn't really matter. You're just getting followers either quick rate or slow rate. And you also post content, right? The content you actually post about is something that you're either passionate about or really good at, right? Maybe it's a skill you have, maybe it's just a passion in yours, maybe you just post content for fun. That's kind of what it looks like, right? This is most likely your current situation if you're a content creator and you've clicked on this video, right? If you aren't, then this doesn't apply to your current situation. And essentially, also in your specific current situation, maybe right now with that few thousand followers, you're not making any money, right? This is not an option I put here, but maybe you're actually just not making any revenue, right? So zero. And I say this because a lot of content creators don't make any money from their content. Even the big ones, you think that they make, a bunch of money. They actually don't. But if you are someone who is kind of making some money from it, right? This is probably the options that you are making money from your content creation, right? So either making money from small brand deals, maybe brand deals or brands are actually reaching out to you through emails and are asking you to promote a certain product, and they'll pay you for that specific video or a series of videos. Maybe they lock you in for a contract. That could really happen as well. I'm assuming as well you have a link in bio, most likely. Content creators all have link in bios with affiliate links, right? So maybe you promote a specific type of product in your videos, or you just want to make money with your Amazon affiliate link, whatever. You probably have that in your link in bio, which kind of most likely looks like this, right? You have a link tree, you have a bunch of links, people can click on it, and you just promote the product. And when you get a sale, you get a percentage of it, right? That's maybe something you're doing as well. Or if you are a content creator, maybe you've actually gotten a bit more popular, you maybe started to sell something, right? Some kind of digital product, maybe could be a preset, could be a PDF guide, could be so much things, right? Maybe you are actually starting to sell something. Maybe you're even selling one-to-one calls of your expertise, your skill. You've kind of dove into that. Maybe you're doing that. Maybe you're selling some kind of clothing piece or whatever. That's maybe you, right? This is what most likely, if you're a content creator, you're currently doing your current situation. And these aren't bad, especially if you are just starting out as a content creator. I'm not saying these are completely bad. You can make a bit of money with it, and it's definitely a good way to get the ball rolling, right? Through that, you actually get to know your audience and their actual behaviors and what they do, what they like. Do they actually buy from your affiliate links? Do they resonate with the brand deals you do? Do they buy your small digital product, right? It's a good way to understand what they actually do, and you're essentially just experimenting with your account and seeing what works for you, right? Maybe you're selling a specific digital product and it's doing really well. A bunch of people are interested in that, so it kind of gives you an idea of what actually people are interested in and essentially why they follow you, right? That's going to give you a really good idea. So again, these ways are not bad. I'm just pointing out your probably situation and probably currently what you're doing. And I talk a lot to content creators, and this is most likely what they look like, right? They probably have their links, selling maybe a little something, brand deals, affiliate links. It's the majority of what they do, right? But that being said, let me make some assumptions specifically for you and your current situation, right? About your current situation and all the things that are happening in that situation, right? So I bet that you aren't really satisfied with the income that you're currently making. Maybe you're making money with affiliate links, obviously getting 2-3% of that specific product, or you're selling a few digital product that's maybe working well, brand deals. But exactly, you're not exactly satisfied with it. You want to be making more, and you know you could, but you're just unsure how, right? maybe you are still relying on your main job or your full-time gig, so whatever your job is or whatever you do full-time, to actually make money and sustain your lifestyle. Maybe that's you just kind of creating and posting content on the side, and it's not what you're making full-time as a full-time gig, right? And you know what? You know that it's possible to actually turn that content creation that you're currently doing and actually turn it to some time that you do like your main job or your full-time gig, right? And make money through that. Um, but you're kind of unsure how. You're kind of unsure how the whole process works. You're unsure where to start, what to sell, what your audience wants, right? You're kind of unsure with the whole process, right? So this is the assumptions that I say because I actually know, talking to a lot of people, that these are the things they're struggling with, right? And the thing is, these methods, although not wrong, are actually limiting you and causing you a problem, right? So, like I said, they're actually not wrong for you to do. They actually kind of hold you back in certain ways. And I'll actually go in depth on exactly those ways. And here's why specifically. For brand deals, if you're doing brand deals, you're kind of promoting other people's product, which isn't the best. You want to be promoting your own, right? It's hard to match your audience and their actual interests because you'll be promoting a different kind of product that maybe your audience isn't really correlated with, right? And brand deals can be very inconsistent. It doesn't pay you as much as you really should, right? That could happen as well. Little products and digital products usually are low ticket products, which mean they don't really bring in that great income. They don't really create much of an impact to your followers. Like they don't actually provide a transformation, things like that. It's just like a little guide, which can help them, but doesn't really help them. And then one-to-one calls, maybe if you're doing that, they aren't really scalable and they take up a lot of your time, right? And specifically, they don't pay that much, and you have to spend all your time in it, right? And for affiliate links, it's probably the thing that makes you the least amount of money. You constantly have to be promoting other people's product and other websites' product, and you only get really 2 to 3% of a product sell, which really isn't the best. Or maybe you're actually offering your own service through your social media, right? Maybe you post just to get people interested in your service, which is really good. But it can make good money depending on the service you're actually into. But the thing is, you still have to deliver on that service. So it usually takes up a lot of time. And because of that, it's not very scalable, right? And in order to scale, if you're actually offering your own service and you have to get in person to actually deliver that service, you're going to have to multiply yourself and maybe get staff, right? Maybe get staff for your business. And that's essentially growing in like an actual real life business, like right present, right? IRL business. And it's hard. That's very hard to do such a thing in your specific niche, right? But there is actually a solution for these. And essentially why the title of the video is actually titled specifically this, because I'll be showing you the exact thing you should be focusing on. And this is essentially where you are actually able to leverage your audience that you have, that you've gained obviously by posting content, and your skill, right? If you're posting about a specific topic, well, you probably have that skill for it, right? Right. You can see here, you with your skill into a 10 to 30K plus per month opportunity, right? This is the opportunity I'm going to show you for you to actually take action on and be making those figures, right? I'm sure those figures you will be able to make this full time, right? I'm sure with those kind of revenue numbers, you will be able to do that. And specifically, this exact opportunity that can make you those figures can do a lot of things. Not only make you 10 to 30K plus per month, which is really good, but can also completely be done online and remote. You can do it from whatever you'd like. You just need your social media accounts, maybe a computer, and you can do this, right? And you don't have to put hours in delivery. And what you can actually do is cut back from the amount of hours you're actually spending from your full-time job, your full-time income, right? By doing this, you'll be actually able to cut back on those hours, right? So that means more free time for you, which is, I'm assuming, also something you want, right? That's what everybody wants. And I know these seem very appealing, and it is. But how do I know that this seems appealing to you as a content creator and stuff like that? Well, it's because I actually talked to a lot of them, right? You can see calls with my agency where we actually help those creators with this specific opportunity I will show you. I talked to a lot of them, a bunch of different followers. Some have a lot, some a bit less, completely different niches as well. I talked to a lot of them and I know their struggles, right? And this is what I hear. That they want to start making actual good money from their content. They're tired of just making, not a lot of money. They're still stuck maybe not stuck, but they're still at their job or their full-time occupations, and essentially they would like to move on from it, right? They would like to be able to take that content creation because it's really what they like, and do it full-time, right? They also have trouble in finding actually how to make that transition and all the steps in order to do so, right? They're kind of overwhelmed with the whole process. That's essentially why they talk to me, why we get on these calls, so I can kind of show them that specifically. But yeah, they're just kind of having troubles with actually making that transition and all the things that have to be done in order to make that transition, right? And coming back to the original point of this video, your main focus as a content creator who is actually trying to solve all these specific issues I just showed you, is specifically this, right? This is what you should be focusing on. Firstly, I'll get into the actual opportunity, but specifically the main focus should be to actually start creating valuable content. So showcasing value in your content and also showcasing your skill and knowledge specifically, right? And that's what it's going to allow you to actually capitalize on the opportunity. But you have to start showcasing your skill knowledge through your content. And again, you have to post as much as you can. Growth is only going to come from being consistent and posting, and that's going to enable you to make those really high months with the opportunity, right? So that's the main focus. Now, the second focus, which ties back to the opportunity, is to start building your very own online course or program. There it is. That's the opportunity. You maybe see other videos on my channel. That's specifically the opportunity you should go with, right? And it's something that helps your audience with learning and their difficulties, specifically tied to what you're really good at, right? So that's your knowledge, your skill. It's maybe actually something that you get often asked about. Maybe people are asking you for your advice specifically. They're asking you offer any kind of help. And it's actually something that actually provides amazing value, can actually transforms people's lives. And that's why you'll be able to make a lot of money, not just because you're just ripping off people. It's actually because you're helping people out. You're actually creating really good value for those specific people. And again, that's only done through an online course or program that you would be selling, right? And this is essentially where you're actually able to create, right? Spend time, something. That's why I'm saying your focus should be on this thing specifically, and something that actually brings you to those 10 to 30K plus per month, right? That's how you'll be able to do it. And it's actually how we were able to turn Alex, who is a client of ours we worked with, who was a small content creator. I think he had like 40,000 followers, you can see there. And he was actually making zero revenue from his account. And we were actually able to turn him into having his very own online program, teaching people on exactly what he knew and what his content was about, and actually getting into 23K in sales in only 20 days of launch, right? So you can see the power of actual an audience and actually doing this and the amount you can make with it, right? But this, again, super important to know that this is specifically using our systems in order to help that, right? Don't expect to do that if you're on your first try by doing it alone, right? I'm not saying you can't do it alone. I'm just saying you have to have the right systems in place, right? This is how we were able to generate that number of revenue for him. So it's super important. If you are an online creator and you want to stop having those hard times making revenue, feeling unsure where to start, you want to take action to get to those months simply by having your online course or program, well, then I highly recommend checking out this video where I actually go in depth exactly on the first steps to get started, right? It's a free training video. It should be below my YouTube, and you can actually check that out and get all the information you need. Right, so this specific video will just help you out with the actual basics and the first steps to actually get started on this very specific opportunity, right? That being said, if you are looking to build, launch, and scale your very own online program and actually take advantage of the opportunity, you've looked over what I said and your current situation, and maybe you actually fall into that specific current situation and all those issues that actually come with that specific situation. You want to be able to transition from that content creation that you're doing just for me for fun or making a bit of money to actually full-time. It's very possible. A lot of people do it. You're not the only one. And specifically, if you want to have help doing that, and having all the needed systems and helps and coaching and marketing strategies and everything that has to be done on a done for you, right? We're doing everything done for you specifically as a service. And not only as a service, but actually creating a partnership with it. We'll go to the link below this video. You can watch our qualifying video. And then directly after that, if you feel like you're qualified, you want to work with us, you want to have a chat, definitely just book a call with me. We can chat it out and see if we're actually a good fit to help you specifically in your case as a content creator wanting to have this online program of yours hit at least 10K plus per month. And we're definitely sure we can help that out specifically for you. So again, if that's of interest, book a call. If not, I'll see you in the end of the video. If you want more help, go through my other content in my videos. I can definitely help you out. All right, talk soon.